Hello everyone, in this blog I would like to reflect on my team design thinking process for deaf people sensory augmentation. First of all, to describe our fuzzy front and face, I will use the first diamond of this model, proposing some modifications. The early phases of our design project has been marked by the illusion of shared frames, awakened by the immediate solution we visualized early on the first discussion sessions. We were at point A for several weeks, sunk in a low level of abstraction. The point A representation here should have micro-diamonds to show low-level cycles of divergence and convergence, because each of us had a different mental image of how and why to implement the preset solution. But it could be said that our ideas really began to diverge when we started the construction of our deaf persona based on secondary research. The traits of this persona brought by each of us were very different. Hence, the initial solution began to lose strength. Conversely, what began to gain strength was a guiding ethical vision which emerged from having established ties of empathy with our persona. We discovered the deaf culture and the deep message of the young deaf influencers, all eager to establish a bond between the deaf and hearing worlds. To share this visual information, which tends to create convergent spaces, allowed us to negotiate a more congruent user profile. As a method, we acknowledge the weaknesses of persona as its tendency to activate gray understandings, but it has been a good first approximation to our users. Back into the general design thinking process, the 4 phases of Hayes' model should be incorporated into the first diamond of this model. Nowadays, another divergence space is opening with the analysis of primary research, where interesting new trends and patterns are already noticeable. I think raw user data is forcing us to reframe and redefine our problem in a less biased way. So far, raw data has made evident that some of the different frames in our design thinking are related to different interpretations of our objective. For example, some of us want to enable hearing in deaf people with other senses. Some others value that hearing people experience deafness, while others prefer to promote the hearing people enrichment by the deaf people power to overcome obstacles. Given this, I think for us would be important to deepen our use of strategies such as defining key terms and prioritizing some user needs to make our frames even more salient.